What is going on, my SafeMoon astronauts? It is your Captain RJ coming in with another SafeMoon video. So in earlier's video, which I'm probably just going to delete because it's causing mass confusion left and right, the original video was to address the version 2 consolidation over from version 1 to version 2 and why the percentage required to go from version 1 to version 2 does not change, and whatever goal you guys had set on version 1 does not change when it goes from version 1 to version 2. Therefore, we're going to go over it on my iPad here that I drew in pretty colors with red, white, and yellow to signify different things. That if you had like let's say, you had a goal of reaching a penny on version 1. What percentage did you actually need to go from our current price over to a penny? And when we consolidate, which it's happening 100%, what do we need to do to get from the new consolidated price over to our original target goal? And you will see in the math that nothing changes in terms of percentage. So in this video, we are going to go ahead and dive right on into the math. I've done the math all 100% correct this time because everyone was hitting me up earlier. You couldn't even let your boy eat lunch, so I went ahead and scarfed a sandwich and then went straight into doing the new one-to-one consolidated math on my iPad. But before we get started, if you guys haven't already, please consider smashing that like button down below as it helps the almighty YouTube algorithm. Also, if you haven't already and you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you guys are notified every single time I upload new content. Also, follow me on my other social media platforms here. It is just at RJ Ardanas. Without further freaking ado, let's dive right on into the flight deck. Alright, welcome to the flight deck. In today's corrective video on a true consolidation on a 1000 to 1 going from version 1 to version 2. So we have my iPad here. Let's go ahead and draw the line and split this thing right down the middle. We have version 1, and on the right side we have version 2. And so on version 1, let's say we start out with 1 billion SafeMoon tokens. When we consolidate over to version 2, your 1 billion 1000 to 1 consolidation will then become 1 million SafeMoon tokens. On version 1, let's say your personal goal was to hit 1 penny. Personal goal was to hit the desired 1 penny. What would we need to do on version 1 to get from our current price over to a penny? So let's work with whole numbers here, and let's start with 5 zeros and a 1. We would need to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros in order to get to that penny. So let's go ahead and start doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's eliminate another 0. Let's eliminate another 0. And let's eliminate one more 0 to get to that almighty penny that everyone was wanting. At a penny, your 1 billion SafeMoon is equivalent to $10 million. Now, what is the percentage we need to gain to go from 5 zeros and a 1 over to 1 penny? So let's go ahead and take a look at those numbers then. In order to get the percentage required, what we would need to do is we would need to take the new number minus the original number, divide it by the original number, and then multiply it by 100. All right, simple percentage change, increase, and decrease formula. So what we're going to do is we are going to take the new number of 1 penny, subtract it by the original number of 5 zeros and a 1. Then we're going to divide that answer with the original number of 5 zeros and a 1. And then we're going to multiply it by 100. That gives us a percentage increase required of 999,900%. That is the percentage required to go from the 5 zeros and a 1 over to a penny. So let's say we migrate and upgrade to version 2. Your 1 billion then becomes 1 million. So how do we get to the goal of 10 million when we get over to version 2? Well, first and foremost, if we had a price of 5 zeros and a 1 and we consolidate 1,000 to 1, that'll give you a starting price of 0.001. Let's go ahead and start climbing the dollar amount to get to that infamous 10 million over on version 1. So let's go ahead and start climbing the dollar. Let's go to a penny, move over the decimal place one more time, and that'll give us 10 cents. Move it over one more time, that gives us $1, and move it over one more time, and that gets us $10. 1 million SafeMoon will, at $10, will give you your 10 million. So there is your same number. Now, what was the required percentage to go from 001 to $10? So let's break that math and that percentage down right now. We will take the new number, subtract it by the original number, and then we're going to divide by the original number, and then we're going to multiply that by 100, and that'll get us a percentage increase required of 999,900%. That is the exact percentage required to go from 0.001 to $10 to get you the same exact desired $10 million from version 1 to version 2. The important thing to notate here, and what we're trying to get across for people that see it, is the percentage gain required, I've been telling you guys this in my comment section so many times now, does not change. And you can see that right here in this math. So whether we are eliminating all these zeros or we're climbing the dollar amount, nothing changes in terms of your percent increase required. Let's go over another topic. And let's say someone says, RJ, my goal isn't $10 million. My goal was to just cash out at $1 million. Okay, that's fair. Let's go ahead and do the math on $1 million as your goal. So let's go ahead and split this down. And on the left side, we have version 1. And on the right side, we have version 2. On the left side, let's go ahead and start it off with 1 billion SafeMoon. And then on the right, after a 1001 consolidation, you will be left with 1 million SafeMoon. Let's say your goal was to just cash out at 1 million US dollars. So what do we need to do to get you to your $1 million when we're on version 1? So let's start off with a price of 5 zeros and a 1. We would need to eliminate 1, 2, 3 zeros to get to your $1 million. So let's go ahead and start doing that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's eliminate one more zero. And then let's eliminate the last zero. With 1 billion tokens of SafeMoon at 0.001, that will get you your 1 million US dollars. So what is the percentage required to go from the 5 zeros and a 1 to 0.001? So let's do that percentage formula one more time. And what it is we are going to take the new number minus the original number, divide by the original number, and then multiply it by 100. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to take the new number, subtract it by the original number, divided by the original number, times 100 will get you a percentage gain required of 99,900%. We need to move up 99,900% to go from 5 zeros and a 1 to the 001 number. So let's say we consolidate over to version 2, and our same goal on version 2 is to reach the $1 million goal, same as version 1. If we start out with the 5 zeros and a 1 and we consolidate straight to version 2, we are going to be left with a price of 0.001. And our goal is the 1 million. So let's go ahead and start climbing the dollar amount. So let's move this decimal place over 1. So that leaves us at a penny. Let's move it over one more time. That leaves us at 10 cents. And let's move it over one more time. And that gets us to $1. 1 million tokens of SafeMoon at $1 will get you your 1 million US dollars. Same exact amount, same exact target goal. Now, what is the percentage required on the version 2 to get the $1 million from the starting price of 0.001? So let's do the percent formula one more time. Let's take the new number minus the old number divided by the original number times 100 will get you a percentage of 99,900%. Hopefully everyone can see this now, that the percentage, so if you guys have been in my comment section, you'll know that I've been telling you guys this all the time for as long as I can remember now. My exact quote is, the percentage increase required to hit your personal goal does not change whether you are going from version 1 or version 2, right? You get the same percentage and you get the same target goal, whichever your goal is. All right, so a lot of you guys have the wrong idea over here on version 1 because all you guys want to be able to say is you have 1 billion worth of SafeMoon or you have 1 million worth of SafeMoon. You guys are wanting version 1 for the wrong reasons. So I hope that makes sense to everyone. A lot of people, especially those that are visual learners, had a hard time really visualizing the math required. They thought that it was just easier to get to a penny on version 1 versus version 2. But in reality, the percentage required does not change. It is the exact same all the way around. And of course, this is a topic that I wanted to touch on because again, it is all about mindset. And what I tell everyone is if Binance can go from 10 cents, they release their exchange, and then they go all the way up to $400, $500, $600. There's no doubt, absolutely no doubt in my mind that SafeMoon can reach $1, that SafeMoon can reach $10 and beyond. So I hope you guys really did enjoy that video and you guys got to, for those of you that are visual learners like myself, you guys were able to see that if we were on version 1 and you guys had a goal of reaching a penny, you will see that we needed a certain percentage to get from the price to a penny. Now, if we move over and when we move over to version 2, you will see that the percentage increase required does not change to get to your goal. And of course, we also did the math. If let's say your goal was only to reach $1 million, we saw that the percentage needed on version 1 does not change over on version 2. And that was the biggest goal and the biggest point of this video was just to show you that the percentage does not change on version 1 versus version 2. Again, I apologize for earlier's video if it caused a lot of confusion, but the point of this was to truly just help people that are really visual learners. It's easy for me to talk in front of a camera and say, hey guys, listen, the percent required to go from version 1 to version 2 does not change. Some people need visual cues for that. I myself am a visual learner. I like to physically see things so I can understand that. So hopefully this video has helped new investors, new holders of SafeMoon, as well as other existing SafeMoon holders out there. Again, apologies for earlier's video if it confused you. I just needed to scarf some lunch before I went ahead and corrected and dived right on into the numbers of the consolidation. Again, version 2 is coming out, they did say in less than a month. And I myself, along with others, are very excited for version 2 simply because it's an upgrade and it's going to be laying the foundation to SafeMoon's tokens and hopefully their coins in the future. If you guys really did enjoy that video, do me a favor and smashy that like button down below. It truly helps the almighty YouTube algorithm. Also, if you are new to this channel and you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you guys are notified every single time I upload new content. Also, follow me on other social media platforms here. It is just at RJ Ardonis. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday so far. If you guys have any other questions, just please post them in the comment section below. Life is too freaking short, so eat some delicious food, drink some delicious drinks, do some good in the world, spread some positive vibes, and I'm going to see everyone on the next SafeMoon video next time.